Alright guys, and welcome back to more Dangan Ronpa. We are in the Clash trial right now, and we are about to proceed with the Clash trial. What else is there to say? It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. That's what she said, literally. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
I forgot these scenes are voiced.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right!
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
You sure are talkative, Celeste.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
It doesn't look like he's even being dragged away. It's like he's leaning on him. Look at it. Look close at that shit. That doesn't make sense. How does that look like he's being dragged away? Like, sure, his arm's over him, but... Yo, his grip isn't even that... Look at it. Like, his grip ain't even that tight around him. Like, come on, man. And he just gonna... He could have killed him right there if he wanted to. Why didn't he just kill him?
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me! What guy? Robo Justice, or that's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Yo, she is hard pressed on this, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second!
Yeah, it makes sense! We're not gonna think about it from another perspective!
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Wow, that's exactly what I kinda said, but she said it in a more professional manner.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
Yo, that was a good movie, Kyoko.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree.
Your mom's a pain
but
in the
our lives
ass.
are on the line. If
I would
this
know.
is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then. Let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning.
Another recap,
Four of
oh
us
boy.
gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice.
Doesn't make sense at all, dude. You would think Hifumi would have got away or something. Like, if you took that picture, dude, like, come on.
It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi.
Man, logic right now is looking pretty weak right now.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. but not long after leaving the nurse's office.
What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. This is exactly like 3 episodes ago.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor.
Yo, this is feeling like Naruto flashbacks, where you see the same flashback like at least 2 or 3 times.
And soon after that,
I guess it doesn't help for a refresh.
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
What's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, that strange costumed man.
and then...
What was that? It came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office.
At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
This game just wants me to... Man, this makes me feel like playing Case Closed. I don't know, or not playing, but watching Case Closed. God damn it.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising. We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing.
I found opium in my protein coffee. What the hell is this?
Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
What the hell happened?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
Ah!
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
Alright, let's do it.
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what. Contradictions! Alright, let's see. Monokuma number 3.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi
I
was
touched the
killed
back
with
screen on
Justice
accident and
Hammer,
got it.
while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Alright, let's see what Makoto says. The Justice Hammers were numbered, but were they really used in that order? Now that you think about it, if they were really used in that order, we still have to think about the mallet that got washed. That Makoto noticed that was hanging up that was washed or whatever. So I guess what we want to do here is press on the order
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Come on, Makoto, don't scare me like that. It makes me think something weird is going on. What?
Shoot!
I need to think about it some more. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Okay. Let's see.
Regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
Let me go through all this
We already
again.
know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed.
Why do I have the Monokuma file number 3? Huh. Can I load something else? I don't understand.
Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Justice Hammers were numbered, but were they really that used?
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before.
Oh, I'm kind of
Hifumi,
confused now.
or
Whoa.
Perhaps it was after?
Okay.
We already know what order
Shooting
they
down
were
this
killed
shit.
in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Justice Hammers were numbered, but were they really used in that order? Wait, hold on. Wait. Let me look at the system. Weak spots, firing, truth, light. That's weird. I can't switch bullets. I'm trying to switch bullets to something else, to a different, Oh! You know what? Fuck it. You know what? I just thought about something. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, okay.
We already know what order they were killed in.
There we
Taka
go.
came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering.
There we
of the
go. This should work.
Justice-
Yes! Yes, okay. I had to think about it for a bit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? The Monokuma file sheet. I forgot all about the ammunition for a
There's
minute.
no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
Yo, I never paid attention to my ammunition, dude. Yo, I don't even know how I was getting through this game like that. I never paid attention to the ammunition. I just pressed on shit that made sense. Okay, oh my goodness. Alright, so I gotta keep in mind that you need to convert ammo, and you also need to switch between the ammunition. But I think that doesn't happen until a later class trial, and I completely forgot about converting. Oh my goodness. I had thought about it for a second, like, oh shit. Alright, there's no reason to assume the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
That's right.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. The watch? Yeah, the watch. The watch, son! The watch! Hangman's Gambit. Oh, wristwatch. Well, we already got this. What? What? How did I miss? Wristwatch. What? Oh, I have to go in order. I have to go in order. I'm so mad. I didn't even realize you had to go in order, dude. I'm bodying myself because I'm going too fast. Now I gotta hit a W. I didn't know I had to go in order. I thought it would just appear. Wristwatch. Here we go. Watch. CH. Alright, now we need an H. Damn it, get that T out the way. Here we go. Bodied.
Now I understand.
I'm so mad at that because I thought it would just appear.
I've got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night...
How long ago are you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. I never realized that word was different. I thought it was pointlessly. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Right.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Damn.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
Yeah, true, Sakura.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Hey, Fumi! This is bad. We gotta go.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
How?
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said...
More than a minute or two. So then the killer was able to get in and move Fumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so.
His body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the 3rd in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, What if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What are you talking about, Kyoko?
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
Kyoko, I already discovered this, so don't start playing your hype music, alright? Get that shit out of here. Yo, play my theme. What's my theme music? I figured this shit out three or four episodes ago. Fuck you, Kyoko. Don't go home, Makoto. I told you this shit. I'm controlling you.
The dead body moved on its own?
He was never dead.
No, not another ghost.
But that must mean it could be possible that someone else killed Hifumi? Like after he moved himself, someone killed him?
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Y'all didn't even check for a post. I tried to check for a post, but no, we need to confirm what killed him. No, let's not confirm if he's alive. Let's confirm what killed him.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
Fuck this, man.
That it isn't possible.
I feel like quitting this game. I will never complete this game because they won't play my music. Instead, they play Celeste's music. That he did that Hifumi was still alive. Is it really possible? I would say so. All that fucking evidence we got. Make your argument. Broken wristwatch. What the fuck does a broken wristwatch have to do with this? Okay, we'll find out, I guess. Oh, I got 2 pieces of health left, man.
In the nurse's
I can't fuck up here.
There's a chance he was actually still alive.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Yo, look at the white noise. The white noise is straight in front of what you need to press, and you can fuck up easily. I'm sure the body discovery announcement was only made once. But Hifumi and Taka's body were discovered at almost exactly the same time.
Are you saying that when
I don't know
first
what this
found
broken
Hifumi
wristwatch
in the
has to do with
nurse's
anything.
office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that?
Let me see
Maybe
what
the
Mikoto
announcement
says
was intended
again.
to signal someone else's discovery.
I'm sure the body discovery announcement was only made once. But Hifumi and Taka's body was discovered at almost exactly the same time. But then there was another one that played immediately. Again. No. Another announcement was played after we found both of the bodies together. That's right.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the
Oh,
body
shot it on
discovery
accident?
announcement along with
Oh,
the rest
that's
of
right.
us.
Fuck.
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Someone else's discovery. I'm sure the body discovery announcement was only made once, but Hifumi's and Taka's body was discovered almost exactly the same time. Fuck, I got a different bullet? They gave me a different bullet for absorbing the other one. I thought it didn't matter which one you absorbed. Someone else's discovery?
There's a chance he was actually still alive.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why...
No! Oh, okay. So that could have been...
Are we really
No,
so
because
sure
that... Yeah,
about
duh, I just confirmed this. We had found Taka's body at the same
It was
time.
someone else's discovery.
Alright, so what I think we need to do here is shoot to someone else's discovery at Celeste's shit.
Nancy was actually still alive.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
I gotta shoot the white noise out the way
Surely
though.
you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Yeah! We got that! Truth bullets, I got that. I got those.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Right.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail.
Fucking troll.
But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
For the first time, and it rang twice, so Hifumi moved himself and then got killed by someone or something.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Huh?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Put them pieces together. Put them puzzle pieces together. That's what we do. That's what we do. See you guys later on Dangan Ronpa as I take a break here, dude. Them cliffhangers. So I'll see you guys very shortly.